What I enjoy about Capital City Village is the comradeship, the friendship, and also meeting very interesting people that I hadn't known before and would never have known, and coming from disparate parts of the country and now living in Austin. I graduated from high school in 1940, and so I decided to work at Lockheed, make some money for later going to college. In '42, I decided to try to enlist in the Army Air Force as a pilot, but I was colorblind. And then I came home and went through basic training, and then to waist gunner on a B-17, and we did flight training. But eventually we went into high altitude flying, and my eardrums perforated and bled. So I went overseas as a ground crewman on the A-26 medium bomber. Eventually I enrolled in University of Texas, graduated in '50, and started my career as a counselor in high school. And that was my lifetime occupation, working with young people, and so I really enjoy meeting people and learning about them.
I had been studying about my great uncle who was in the war. He died in Anzio. And also we had just lost a close family friend who was in the Italian Alps during the war. He was a ski patrol. Lee Freitas. He and I were very close up until the end. Lee had been lonely, and I lived out of state, so all I could do was call him and do Zooms. But I thought, wouldn't it be great to help somebody out who might be in the same situation? So I contacted CCV and said, World War II vet, please.
I got a call one day from this young person, and by the name of Karen. I'd never met her before, obviously, and she introduced herself and said she was a CCV volunteer, would like to come over and meet me and get acquainted. She did come over, and we talked a while, and eventually she brought Wren. She takes care of dogs until they go through the process of being adopted. And then I met Larry, her friend, and they're both very interested in World War II history.
Larry's well-read in World War II, so they can get into more nitty-gritty and plane parts and all that good stuff, guy talk.
They took me to the San Marcos to see World War II planes that are in the process of being refurbished and rebuilt and flyable, and other planes. And so I've very much enjoyed Karen and her friend and Wren.
Wren usually sits on Stan's lap, and Stan enjoys having him there. It makes me happy to see the happiness that brings him.
I hope that my 99 years of living, I have learned some things that they may not have experienced. Also that shared with them my experiences during World War II as in the Army Air Force. Also my experiences with working with young people. So I hope that I've contributed in that way.
Age is a number. We're all people who enjoy being social and learning from each other. That's what we get to do. It's such an honor and a privilege to get to know each and everybody I get to know in the group.